ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯃꯛꯇꯗ ꯅꯣꯔꯠ ꯋꯤꯟꯗꯣꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯖꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯣꯛꯄꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯄꯨ ꯔꯥꯖ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯔꯥꯛꯄꯝꯅ ꯇꯔꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤ ꯅꯣꯔꯠ ꯋꯤꯟꯗꯣꯒꯤ ꯑꯈꯟꯅꯅ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯖꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯣꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯟꯅ ꯅꯩꯅꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ OviEdu Connecting Students to Global Opportunities 하이브시기 마땅다니 ngasi기 akhoi studio de expert oina lengsinbiriba ngasina akhoi OviEdu gi core member Chief Executive Officer oina laibiriba akhoi Sir Dr. Ronaldo Laishram amasung akhoi Chief Product Officer oina laibiriba Sir Inaoba Moirangthem aduga Chief Technology Officer oina laibiriba akhoi Sir Monendra Ningthoujam aham maktada North Window TV ki maikai dagi mayam taram noksari aham maktada akhoi ngasigi program ji haudinga gi mawoina na akhoi yana ba question asi akhoi Chief Executive Officer oina laiba akhoi Sir Ronaldo Laishram da hana laksage sir aham maktada akhoi sir gi schooling amasung yumna kai dagi no family gi matang da haifetang tantopo wai khaitang thambiramba yagadra
ahan muktada North Window TV thagat propongusari doga ai giming Ronaldo Laishram ai khawok tagini ai schooling si ai school khar sense tawjare but pingling ad Gulab Memorial English School doga Came Blooming Higher Secondary School the class 10 pass tawjarga extra S sakol banda ai class 12 tawjare doga dui matung da isi HSC kano da Mysore da Computer Science Engineering lojarga Japan da isi max scholarship fangaga isi Japan ki Tohoku University da PhD tawjare do hoji hojina post doctorate fellow ina National Astronomical Observatory of Japan da lejari aduga aigi babagi ming na laikre pop Laishram Mahazon Singh adu mamagi na Laishram Sanahanbi Devi aduga khoi isinau mangagi manung daina atombo oidoine
okay isinau mangai manung da atombo oibitini bako Sir Ronaldo sinaka Sir Ronaldo hoji akhoi na lakchiningi bising asigi akhoi OviEdu Connecting Students to the Global Opportunities gi mari laina na khoi OviEdu gi aini yana na laksaning basi OviEdu si kamdongna aidi Sir Ronaldo na kamdongna sigi wakhalon si kamaina lakhiribno khogi samasida kari problem amasung kari difficulties ubadagi asigi OviEdu gi mentorship platform asi hawdoken khangimna masigi matangda haifetang ahan boina samdakpo wai khatang thambiramon
hoi thakachari ras OviEdu si khoigi hujik laiba Manipur, not only Manipur, everywhere the education system is the mentorship, aduga mag career wise ki mating pangna bidang tinakak to gibni. Akoi pandam si OviEdu si am simple oiba observation ama dagine. Haidi akoi na education system da yeng matam da ko. Akoi millions of students graduating oiba ko. Aduga makoi degree adom phange. Aduga but tawda even skill leraga so after mana tambal or matung da magi job opportunities la pum tam da khara khadong cha da balai ba adi khangau da adu adu mathak ta mu chhatra sing ji kon tambal or ai adu tamjaram magdi pharam ne hai bagi wakhan da ama khanjana buse askim balai ba adu opportunities am lai sing ji khang da bai tar adi geographical barrier lai ba ate lai bisina maram oiraga koina kudam maina ai si astrophysics tamnenge but astrophysics kai na pam ping na de sar yang ba pam jai adu pam dara so kai gum bai na khang dragadi adu lai ha ji khang dragadi hoina adu opportunities khang da be maram atop subject ma sa khip su ari ni pone aina pam jabi du phang lai dek lai khang da be aduna the samlam na haiba tam da OviEdu gi pandam si akoina haugalai ba naharon chhatra sing aduga like tam graduation loi ba de sing da moi da platform pi bene makoina experience level mentorship ka mentor ka connect to han ba aduna when OviEdu da lai matam si kana matam da when data sing analyze to ba around more than 76% sing ji when analyze to matam da they need mentorship darkar hoy ade kodamana everyone koi mi khudim ma ngade oza darkar hoy aduga koina ade akoi tambi ba koi parents one of our mentor ne everyone si aduna 76% say more than 76% needs mentorship, but only 35% say accessible web. Aduna out of 100% among the 35% around accessible web, but remaining say oide. Aduna maram waraga akoi problem say realize to web. This is not about skill or education alternative. This is about access to the guidance to access to hen badune ba. Aduna akoi na top ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ top university ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ top university ꯇꯝꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯃꯥꯁꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ it's not only about ꯃꯥꯒꯤ skill ꯈꯛꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ it's about networking ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ like say Microsoft or someone that work over me the moiga connection leragadi I will get some access haide resource haide comment ro sang ya gap se khangba ngamgane aduna yam samlamna khoin har matamda OviEdu is a bridge between education and the employment and the learning and the opportunities ne
okay aduga haidi akogi OviEdu haidi samna har matamda akogi thabak pamba amaga haidi thabak piba ngamba amaga gi marakta samnahan madune baka OviEdu na tawdise haidi adu mathang damung laksage ka Sir Ronaldo ka akoi hauji akoi ni hingli basi 21st century da hai tare akoi ni hingi basi haidi akoi e-tech education technology se onthokna haidi yamna tanabak phangda gai chakhat khrai tare akoi education technology se adu ge asigi marak sida akoi mentoring apps mem amasu lai hai tare asigi marak sida akoi OviEdu sina kamdongna compare to gani haidi masigi tonganba magi secret source kai oigani hana khanbi Sir Ronaldo
yes so hoji like edtech singse am the crowded right we have lots of edtech even tuition center oigra but OviEdu is very different from so OviEdu focus on transformation aduna hoji most of the platforms is transaction but the focus not everything but most of them so akoi course am yaone akoi certificate am pangane aduga akoi skill ai resume da dikana doine bago but that is part of the transaction but we want transformation so akoi na our secret is we want to build an ecosystem and build over not just tools someone at all ecosystem one I sort of 3 steps first of all we want to connect human connections me connection not only tools also platform not geographical barrier I see I am from very countryside Manipur OviEdu is not only for Manipur never. Yes, exactly.
Not for India. India is not globally to do never.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we want to solve the problem is geographical barriers. I think Manipur ki khunga ma din hire so this is now internet ki time AI ki time ne no say US or Japan or anywhere dagi I sign up mentor mag access to banga magadi connect to banga magadi I Japan sa can have like that connect to so this is human connection far from the geographical barrier and the next is also community learning when I experience I research collaboration community learning is very important I my park can have like that this is applied to not only education anything that social connect to community learning I collab to important I project I say let's say Raj or Inaoba or Monendra someone of interest we can make a collaborative group and we can work so OviEdu we had the PR ports we call it PR ports where we can connect each other and work together so it helps mentors also connect over and the third local and the government connections transformations it can be localized Manipur Manipur but accessible it can be from global everywhere they get global level OviEdu is not only a platform that connects the mentors with the mentee but it also transforms our lives through community learning and like career tracking even and one more thing I missed one more thing is personal tracking one tool some have OviEdu when I say personal example or na for example let's say or I mentor connect what is next step magi personal track to with the help of AI resource
okay adi OviEdu na adi main function oin tawdise not only akogi adi atopa adi specific oibe area dana teba globally tawkani aduga adi magi geographical barrier layandana adi mem worldwide oina access to only potu ne boka okay mathang da mung lakchaningi basi OviEdu gi adi ladiba magi business model sina kamai tawgono aduga lakadawriba chai sida adi hena growth lainaba kari plan tawbige sigi matangda haipetang explain to biramunes.
Yes, thank you. So OviEdu say we want to make the mentorship accessible. I think mentorship I say like anyone can access it, must access it. Society must or like I know pamjab to satra mana pamjab to my financial problem like have accessible we want the mentorship to be accessible, but since this business model, our business also needs to be sustainable, right? I don't know. Premium model
premium model
premium. So free is just like magi extra premium atop future out of the mentor mentee connect magi free magi even premium subscribe to mana access but the student needs to pay some amounts to the mentor so magi matam kai thopi raga khoi mateng pang to ne ko but this is for the freemium and so it anyone can access it, so no matter they need to premium pay to gera to ko. One more thing is another is that and the premium to lapu matam na khoi personal tracking torpa adiki adopa resource lag season to matam we use AI AI season AI season ga accessible hen bedo adukumba and we try to keep a very low price for now. And another thing is that in order to make sustainable we want to have the professional tires like professional tire malahan sudagar like kagumba like mentee to now accessible pamagadi so unlimited my resource additional the premium lehalane aduga in the future plan the hoina pamisi so we want to connect with the enterprises tayaro no hide university adoba institute makhan khal skill gi institute leba sing siga moi collaborate connect tawraga ko moi gi hide akoina mentorship bibi bo oigera moi hawgaleba moi gi satra sing oigera do sing mentorship available ohanba adoga asis nam enterprises scale la lane aduna hojikoina di we are very early phase of starting a idea OviEdu se we are just pretty idea phase lo research
simarx the OviEdu se kyam kuiba tu the karamba sai dagi OviEdu se hawdor ki no adi kuidri hai se.
Yes, so hoi wakan kalam di but we started we register as like private limited we already have the DPIIT certificate phange so it was in November 2024 last year. It's almost 1 year but we don't we apply for a startup we were just a student we want to make this idea work but we don't we face the financial problems to face over aduga akoina kudamena webs akoidi tools la akoni website sarakpa te sarpa an changmane na ko we need financial scale ib dagar aduga resource person aduna akoina isana amaloin semjare aduga we hire some intern
adi akogi even adi akogi OviEdu gi leiriba platform adi apps website su isana loina semjabra ba
yes akoina isana semjare to maram da koi the finance koi startup India or startup manipur gi so koi grant kumba apply tongna ba tawjari and but for now we don't have much financing so we we hire some 2 interns or 3 interns and they help us a lot.
Okay yamna id kaino ne haitare yamna nungai ba masu oi haitare ko akogi leiriba platform adudai apps na singba website na chingba loina isana loina semja ya tabla su yam nungai ngasagi sarna panbigi ba akogi AI gi matang da panbigi dana ka AI chi akogi hojik chi angak pu fangna kumang chawsil ai tare mayamna jo aina yam kai hana hydra ju mayamna dum AI gi matang di hojik leiriba magi status trending di mayam di loin khangna rai tare adu hojik akogi leiriba OviEdu ji da karamba makhal gi AI sijina bige sigi matang da haipetang haibiramanu
hoi rasa du answer do lak time wang do ai hojik ki sabi matang so this very learning stage na koina OviEdu same matam da ko like we khoi hana chi idea si pajan lei da na idea de leiraga how to implement is very important operations aduna AI su connect to work pagi matang da mangona se hai panjaning bai tare akoina learn to basi haidi like very iterate do haidi akoina khalam baga we lam line khalam ba ko koi team mark to namtin collaborate to naraga kodama Monendra web ki adu paran adu Inaoba mo figma gi design gi maning gi my backend haidi security ko bai ga akoina website that's very time consuming ne ba aduna akoina hojiki aduma lakpa matam akoina AI si system is very time for AI ne hojise akoina AI si akoina sana scratch dagi sabade nate but and we don't need it akoina sabagi so akoi like achina akoi we are not AI company so what we did is that akoina tawse AI si akoina AI model different models akoina seasonal ne akoina khar train tower ne like kudamoina magi just said Rasi uji computer science ki mentor mapa me there are lots of pools of mentor in the computer science the Ras ki bio si idu ne bhai Rasi kanano uji karita orike
apps or website da kunin loina kaino to
idu ai ki bio ide ai si graduation lawyer ai na pamjaba ai ki goal jasine ai ki idu ne ba
everything loina kuin upload to thang
ba ai ki user ne adoga even mentor ki samai profile ama lejadoi ne ba adoga akoina AI smart match toraga akoi AI system smart match odoi ne ba adoga kudam ai ngon recommend lakto ne say let's say ai si computer science ama pame ai si student ama ne Monendra is already well where khale magi profile no khar channel ga we keep track some percentage and those channel ga higher to okay Monendra gi magi si oye adoga adum first step do le ko ani
so matang da kaino kugi mentee sing jidne ba hojiki kugi Ronaldo Laishram bi se mentee sing na form up hadi fill up to ko dune ba magi upload data upload to ko dune ba adu kanda karam ba mawong da moi si kugi mentee sing si mentor ga kamaina moi ga kaino touch to bugi pochi kamaina oirakani
yes so that is one of a good question hadi akoina there are lots of options khara lai ba ko khara option kudam aina search tawja bhai tare aina kudam aina I see let's say astrobiology pame mentor ma pame and I will search type astrobiology to mutam da astrobiology da laiba my mentor single list out of there so that is just manual I the AI darkar hoide ba okay but AI sina muk ka personalize ora patare even in astrobiology pam der ko so aina tawning ba astrobiology field or ai goal siga this is very vast subject later ga deko adu kudam let's say x aba mi si ki magi profile to ga kitang sanar ga de AI sina ko mess hon ba ai ko ide my AI seasoner ga and that's an
mentee to the kind
of mentee to ko to lagto ne ide so this x mentor is very like nang recommend the way nang gi percentage 50% or 60% sanaye nanga have tholok de ne ba aduga there is just one part ne ko the when atop to sina kudam waina for hawgalai ba na sing the so I see like when a graduation lo ga de when tawning is at least keno khange ba me ba but hawgalai angang sim class 9 10 kare ba adug 11 12 se there are lots of pools I did nga pukhi da nga myam lai bagi type to koi career si am lai I makan ne kudam army saning ba doctor winning ba engineer winning ba IS winning ba scientist winning ba politician winning ba like lots yam tina yam ba koi ki scope se ko aduna akhoi ki just achid so habit barak budi thale habit hajoge OviEdu is unlike other platform kum na unlike other platform OviEdu has like not only for the science or engineering job ke hakta na te ko we are like it can be from sports footballer winning ba kangbu so it can be from any field in ko
any field lagi loina mentor boy gra mentee boy gra loina saru ya
yes adoga ngasai in hijack do hojik lakon don chatra se thiro de I want to become a footballer I want to become a scientist and but I am very beginner haina to one magi akoina magi step khari irane haide akoina predefined question hai tare ko nang si hojik class ke gari ke kai to ning tei to ke khop irane do ka du mutung ina akoina AI or akoi gi resource engineer ko mangon step by step kano pi de ne so this is your first step next step is that next step is that haino ko tam pi de ne ko aduna akoi gi pandam si kaino adom le do personalized tracking yam akoi makhan ya le re haide akoi gi AI si do we can do lots of things and also security problem so la pu sai ko and we don't want to feed the data to the AI so we want to make it in anonymous way haide ai gi data si Ronaldo ne chalan da bai tare AI can learn from us so aduna ai gi kudam ai Ronaldo ne but ai na pi matam da ai quote hai tare ai Ronaldo ne khangan da bi ko adu di AI na magi information khanga so ai kana no khang der di it's not useless or ne maram di khang der ga ko adu so koina data privacy is very very important and we take it very seriously and so lak aduna koina lak matam da OviEdu se koina pami se kaina matam da we want to latest technology se koina accessible oi pami AI the AI is now and the AI is very helpful for many things so And also the human connection is very important, and so we want to collaborate all these things and make an OviEdu say when pharmacy pandam se kena maton hayang wai koina after some years matung da nang career si kai ta roke or kamai nang kamai khanga ke or nang job si kamai ta I get to know it from OviEdu, something like that. We wanted to make it happen.
That's legacy amane ba pami se ko haide hayang career angang amana kaino to pam matam da ko aduga aina hauji lakchning bi question si akoi gi OviEdu gi akoi gi magi model se.
Yes,
model se adi from the bottom adi top bottom dagi Sir Ronaldo na hobirakpra natraga kanagumbagi wakhalon or technology dagi kaino to wibra sigi matang type adi scratch dagi makha dagi pulap sana hoga pirakpra sigi matang ite khaitang idea thamiram
hoy jam kendo sigi idea si di am kui re ba haide aina even I astrophysics ne, but I'm from computer science background, and let's say Monendra si so ma like kuda ma si engineering tambal ore ba ma gi skill si haide engineering tamba kan ko theory wise ko Indian education system the theory wise am san ne ba ko ma engineering tambal lore ma tong da ma skill si yang po haide dam job market na corporate one na pa ma skill si ko na pa ma si ka khang da ba de ko na like tamok pa khena ba am le ba ko then I job pangmada engineering lawyer I job pang why do to have say networking like the ba aduga khoi magi pami duga like ne khoi adu idea do khoi gap am lei base like asigum base am thengnare di ping ya ngon am hangakpa ai si waninge khoi mana doctor oi pa me na si pa me adu asi field si lei ba question lots of things question am lei ba ko it's not only in Manipur hak na te ba ko I it's can in Japan the supplement so I found it, but they have more resources, so I think but it's everywhere ne ba program se aduga professional mentorship like kangbu so akoi society the give pam simi len pam ne ai so kudam ai so ai na kai gum toroga di ai khak dana tammaga dum losing gi bana tab ai na so society the give back khara pam ne ba ko aduna mi khuding ma loina pam da mang tane aduna khoina asu gap aina pam jara ga so ai platform ma leidra ga di ai pininga leidra ga di engon da adu mangjai no ko haide adum ai tamjar ga adum khara paisa khara tala si kan to di that is ai wasteful oi na aduna mi gi kai gum at least 1 or 2% hoi mateng pang ma ngam ga di that's very helpful. So askum idea ma am si gi akoina khale aina khanbudi am khar de ko aina during my PhD or master to me khale do, but I don't must matam zulai da ba ko aina reach out Inaoba Moirangthem, they are very my close friend now do Monendra so hoi yam aina am thaja ba hona bukan bukan na do reach out oraga we started together. Even Momosa, one of my friends also he was ISR, and then we started together. Idea budi can I have it can initiate oraga, but that is the very basic starting never go makata kai ke do mam hoina khana we have meeting every Friday, Thursday, or sometimes whole week se meeting do ba khoi je nuti ke ko idra so ko adu me to brainstorming to ne khoi se adu ko to ga website su sa ba su khoi ni sana sa ja ne na ko it takes time website je learn kan do ne edit to ne ina wana mo design to kan to ne adu monen do sin mo yang to ne ina mo yang ga that's lots of process am sang but samlam na have consider matung ena di yes idea si kalakpadi, but it is in essence but overall it is teamwork. Yes.
Okay. Yam adi OviEdu si adi teamwork mayam tawraga mayam kanna honna minaraga lariba core members sing je phaminaraga every week brainstorming tawraga ngasi gi laiba level sibo pukhalakpani ana thambibne ko yam nungai jare oja mathang damung lakjage oja akogi ngasi dagi chahi manga gi matung haitare ko OviEdu na hojik lariba potsi asigi dagi hena level kadai pok lakani amasung duga khoi OviEdu da leiriba magi ultimate legacy si kari oigani asi matang di kai thamning oja.
So ultimate legacy we want mentorship a culture, not a privilege. Mentorship si or magi like career growth over say is we want to make it a culture ama pame not a privilege paisa paiba or resourceful about the palm or pavante. We want to make them resource pame. OviEdu da na sa hajagi ba after some years matung da nang comment or skill learn mentor du networking kamana toroke or nangi job tu kamana or nangi career kamana phangake matam da we want to hear from that we get it from OviEdu, something like we want. So in short, we want it to be culture, not a privilege, and we don't want geographical barrier to hinder these opportunities. And so in short, I want to say something like fast hope. OviEdu si OviEdu say it's not only tools not a bit it's just an ecosystem where it gives us hope when how mentee sing the hope on PB mentor sing the magi opportunities some magi knowledge share the big opportunities mateng pambagi opportunities some PB second and there is first and second and third is transformation and we want the real sense like education sig connect on the employment ga learning ga opportunities ga aduga we want to have a very proper ecosystem where anyone can access to his or her magi pamjariba learning stage aduga mentorship pamjabado.
Okay.
So yes.
Losilak pas ko Sir Ronaldo hangningi se 30 second ko OviEdu se kamdongna hadi karamba po no 30 seconds the command express the beginning OviEdu se.
Yes, OviEdu is a government ecosystem where mentee can connect with the mentor that bridges the education with employment and the learning with opportunities that is more beyond the geographical barrier with human connections and the latest technology.
Okay, okay. Yamna haidi kaino to bune yam nungaijare Sir Ronaldo ko mathangi kaino question si akogi Chief Product Officer oina laibiriba Sir Moirangthem Inaoba da laksage sir. Sir akogi ngasigi akogi question si tawdringai da sir gi background amasung address yumna kaidi oibibano family da gi matang da haifetang thambiramone oja.
An mamakta akogi notice windows tv bu akoi OviEdu gi mosela akoi mayam asida akoi se bu ngang na bagi da moda kawira bagi da thagachari aduga aisa gi isa se ai se I think I get like I think ni ko ai chendra ge mathang ge leiba khun de ada gi chaw pok su po I chaw sa chaw le adaga schooling da haira ga di ai se khoi le kai ge ga pe children junior school na da ya hor ho to le ada na school se la ga la ga class 10 se Kemlumi higher secondary school akhoi ge Ronaldo ju monen akhoi class school pula hai tare
hoi
aduga 11 12 la extra school la
hoi
chakor bana tawri loin na koi ge Kano graduation china National Institute of Technology Raipur NIT Raipur da BTech tore electronics and telecommunication da loiraba matung da aduna schooling ne ko aduga gi IT da industry da industrial experience over 7 years lai ba gi chai khara mana is UI UX designer roina tabak toromi aduga hoji jingna one of the multinational company da yozik cyber security PENELIST on a ledger.
Okay.
I don't know. Sigi, I give work experience. I learn according to the pie roles. I be the pie roles. I pay the channel and product sigi design the security poster give point of view the in a Yasan Magi Todan.
Okay. Okay. Hadi, how you say Loina Kugi Tabak Singji, sizing the Tabak Loina among Pineraga. Saitam OviEdu zipu khlai ne boka di yamna struggle hadi challenges amagi makha ne hai tare ka adugi asi matang da kogi sir Inaoba da laksing ning bise ngasai akogi OviEdu hai se OviEdu hai bise ma sigi manungi oiba magi nungi atrasi kari oidino sigi matang da petang thambiramone sir.
Okay, OviEdu se ko yam samna story oina ina example hairak ko definition da chatta bi da hairak se ko akhoi ge student oina akhoi ju ai su nang su Monendra Ningthoujam akhoi student oina some point of time da
okay
like tam mani 11 12 loi ni adum dai je mathang karam ba college lo source to gani kari tam ni anta ga nai gi tung ko nai future ai gi goal ai gi aim ma le da du tung nai kari lo gani ai je confusion je le loi na le ni ko aduna choice ka ma lo ga da ga adugumba experience adum phori na mi loina phori ni ko dai le ma je ko sigi pot se akoina hogolai ba khoi gi irecha lai ba lai ba chhatra student ma lai ba sida makoi da kitang da su akoina ko khan ba ngam gadra haina le phom le pe ra ko le loi na khoi gi student khatta gi na ta na ko already ka na ma career ma lo le ba mana career transition to ni ma gi lai ba career da hena chau khu ta ning ba pa ma ka na ko ma da ko ada so wa theng wa da ba moina already experience huge experience ma ga yam khena lai ba ka na ko ma da gi hena tam khanjan ning ba lai ga di ma du gi khudong chau chu pi na ba aduga Ronaldo na thai hai ki ba mi au da ko
hoi hoi
khoi aina ma na su ma am tam mu ba kholu ba do pass out toni oi kana hogar li bha da adu mentor sing do jo koina masi khulong cha se bi ba mana tamu ba hai do 20 years of 30 years of experience lai do do professor boy ro gi scientist boy ro kana mo do magi khangja hi ro do ha ta ba hogar li ba using the mana pass down to knowledge transfer to ho do adu ngam na ba gi adu gi khulong cha ba do koina pi na ba gi oi ba platform ne ha ni
hoi okay haidi OviEdu ji sana tamna mayam changaga sagalaki ba pot ne boka haidi mayam gi wakhalon mayam punsil laga ma gi oiba maming su mayam plap pimina bne boka okay hoji ena laksaning e se sari now do OviEdu gi features kam dong design to bono aduga sana sigi ma gi design to rokpa matam da khwaidagi number 1 priority se karin oi gi sigi matang da haipet thambiu ne
hoi design gi to bo gi meeting ni ga di khoi se product ma design to re asi sem ga da ni ha ne heta khu tha ba ho ya de ba se na de ko akoina sem ga da product se si customer je be se kana no ha ga ma adu matung ina makhoi na sin na ba da nungai ga da ba akhoi main principle khara lai ko simplicity empathy and purpose simplicity akhoi design je minimalistic oi ba ai de sin na ba da he over da user ma na kham ai de gi empathy da ha ga student na ma na struggle to ma gi struggling learning process na ma gi lai ba struggle lo koina samak na phawraga mana sin na ba nungai da se ba purposeful akhoi application je na to ri ba ma gi to ga to ba ma gi purpose se target to ga si ma tu ina to ba ado sina akhoi principle ne ko ado si design je hor ko to khoi na kai da priority on pi ge ham to human experience de ko pose aesthetically pha yeng ba da phajare ha ba ta ba sina ba da nungai ba adagi example aduga loina na khoi gi physically khoi gi kara accessibility de so yamna maru hoiba for example khoi gi eyesight ta kara son ba kana gum kara di normal loiba khoi ni yeng ma dam do po tu mani u do bi ai ko
hoi
adu gum aspect so yeng human experience ya si gi yeng na ba gi matam da khoi na ke do design ja khoi intuitive hoiba no ba yamna kana intuitive hoiba idea no na puthok pai da hoiba adu ga mangon da su sinner empowering hoiba art meaningful hoiba product ma na oina sem na ba kai do khoi na si sem ma du na kari na khale hamla khoi na sem ga do product sina khoi na service fee ga do ba khoi customer sida mating to bunga ra nga loi ra hai ba question khoi na hangjei ba sem ma du adu loina na khoi na survey to wi survey tha do ma khoi experience ma kaino khoi survey to ga customer ma am da gi ma khoi response to the product se sem ma wi la response to ma tu
hadi akoina tawningi asigumba platform ma semning adu satlaw na sembe yade ba hadi survey kai mayam contact tawraba matung da ka je lei ba client mayam do gi moi gi oi ba feedback to tar matung semne ba okay asigi akogi platform je design to matam da in hauji laksaningi basi sarta singi oina design to vibra natraga mama pa oi ba parents singi oina design to vibra natraga oja singi oina design to vibra masi darka oi ba mayam sida karamna adi koi sigi design se balance to bigesi matang da khaitang thambiro ne
akhoi user interface ma khana ni thona lai ba ko
hoi
akhoi ahum thona hai ta de seng na de aham ba da mentee gi
okay
akhoi student bu oi ro anatraga na akhoi minor student lai ba akhoi motion ga do ri parent
hoi
akhoi na pai bia once aduna amada student